Today we're going to be talking about motivation and how to get that motivation and stay motivated. Right? This video is about that first step and more to come on this YouTube channel. The Next Level You, all about how I got motivated and how maybe it will help you. I want to let you guys know that I've been struggling with motivation, so I kinda can understand. If you guys are struggling with motivation, maybe this video is for you. Maybe it'll get you in the right path to keep that motivation and maybe be successful with what you want. You know, it should, if you stick by a certain path, you will be successful. No matter if it's being rich, if it's just having a family that you can actually be around, right? I know that sometimes family, they have their choices, you know. But I want to let you know that as long as you're doing what you need to do, it helps like you in the long run, right? Talking about motivation, all you really, it's more like a step-to-step process. It's not like you don't get straight up motivated just like that, right? The way I did it, maybe it will help you, maybe it won't. But at least try it, right? Get up and clean your bed. Make your bed, you know? I always thought in my life that making a bed, oh well, you know? It's just a bed. You're just going to lay right back in it, right? That right there is a motivation thing. You have to be motivated to make your bed, right? Don't put them thoughts in your mind like, hey, it's not worth it. That right there is a motivation thing, right? If it's getting up and you have a job, right? This will help you with the job that I'm about to say, I hope. It's more like the factor of you gotta think of the positives in your job. You're getting paid, right? For me, it was I found a job that helped me. What I meant by that your job's gotta help you is that you gotta enjoy your job, or they gotta enjoy you being there, or even better, both. Um, if you don't have a job you don't like, if you have a job that you don't like, you're never gonna want to stay there. And that's what I had to deal with. But hey, I got a job now, and they appreciate me for what I do. No matter how little or how, if I do make a mess up, they don't just get mad at me. Um, and that helps me a lot. You just gotta find a job. You just gotta strive for what you want, is what I'm trying to say here. If it's making a business, if it's working out, the factor of being around your family. I think family is everything. I do. It's been a long road between me and my family, but that road's shortening because I'm trying. And that's what should strive your motivation. Is at least get that decent step and try. Try to get up out of bed. Try to make that bed. And that's one step after you get up out of bed and after you make that bed, you look at it and say, I did good. That looks good. Not what other people think. They want, if they're putting you down, they want you to not succeed. You gotta find the right friend group or that wants you there, is what I'm trying to say. We'll talk social stuff on another video, but this video is going to be about motivation, so just bear with me here. I want to let you guys know that motivation, yes, it's hard, but that first step, like I keep saying, is the best part. After you get that first step done, there's a lot more follow after that. If you keep at it, you can't just stop and say, oh, well, I don't get no motivation anymore. I know sometimes it is hard, even if you are motivated eventually, and then that motivation stops. You have to just keep on trying. It doesn't matter how hard it gets, because I want to let you know that there's a lot of things that went bad in the past week for me, but here I am, still making a video. I'm still trying, and I've talked to people. They've helped me a lot, and that's what I want my viewers to think is motivation is the key to success. You have to try. At least put your foot in the door of a job. It doesn't matter if they're going to turn you down for something, or they're going to turn you down for the way you look or the way you act. Like if you're got diagnoses or autism or whatever. It doesn't matter what other people think. Don't let that stop you. I want to let you know that you got this. I'm going to keep saying this in almost every video. You got this. You just got to push away everybody that's putting you down and get the right groups, the right people in your life. If it's your family, if it's a family that you call family, or if it is someone of your kids you want to be around, you got to strive for what you want, not what other people want. I'm going to keep saying this, but you got this. And I believe you got this.